For Africa to develop to a perceptible stage of employment creation for its ever-increasing population, there is need for a complete shift from raw materials exportation to a growth model based on value addition. This would promote self-sustained and balanced growth, increased availability of industrial goods and services for intra-common market trade, improved competitiveness of the industrial sector, and develop potential entrepreneurs to acquire ownership and management of industries. At the core of the developmental integration agenda of COMESA, as enshrined in the treaty, is the Industrial and Agriculture Development Policy. This policy's mandate is to promote development of competitive, sustainable and profitable agriculture and industries that contribute to economic and social prosperity of the COMESA citizens. In Zambia, one of the sectors receiving support from COMESA is the cotton and textile value chain. Over the years, COMESA Adjustment Facility (CAF), through the Regional Integration Support Mechanism funded by the European Union, has been working with a number of organizations, among them the Cotton Association of Zambia, CAS.
Industrialization is one of the main focus areas for COMESA on really to enhance the development of our many nations. We have to industrialize to get to the next level of development and, of course, the next level of production of goods, which are essential in any trade arrangement. So in this case, we're looking at particular sectors. We identify which sectors can we target to make sure that we enhance their production through industrialization. And of course, within the sector as well, you say, can we zero in on particular products? For example, if we look at cotton and look at the whole value chain from planting it, growing it, processing it, making it into garments and accessing their markets across the entire COMESA region.
To further scale up the cotton value chain in Zambia and the region, COMESA, through CAS, established an initiative of training farmers to enable them start adding value to cotton, trade in lit and fuzzy cotton. A total of 111 million euros was funded through the COMESA Adjustment Facility from European Union, of which Zambia, being a COMESA member country, secured over a total amount of 5 million euros. COMESA has been supporting CAS in spinning, weaving, as well as handloom programs, and more than 1,000 farmers have so far been trained in the use of hand spinning wheels. Aside from handloom procurement that transforms fiber into cloth, the project has also developed a curriculum to reinforce the capacity of colleges to offer training on weaving. The textiles and cotton value chain has had a major positive impact on gender balance and increased income at household level.
Pamela tikaliboyamba iyi project bakazi bakalipotidde baako kuti tiyambe tenze n'amavuto yambiri manyingi baana ku school njala mu manyumba wala ku ulimi wa cotton wezotikanga chifukwa tenze libendala mande mwamene tinayambira iyi project na ba Cotton Association of Zambia awe tionga ziko.
Tourism program is really a practical way of empowering people on the ground. So they start from going in to see how to train the people to better produce, for example, in this case, their cotton, better take it to the next stage. Do they have the tools? Do they have the knowledge? Do they have the skills to then move from the field, from the actual product, to actually now processing it and having a product? And then what is the next step in the value chain and how can we empower them?
In a bid to provide further support, on 6 October 2020, delegates from COMESA, Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Industry, the Cotton Association of Zambia (CAS), and beneficiaries undertook a monitoring evaluation mission to check on the relevance of the cotton value addition chain project in Mumbwa district of Zambia. The delegates visited Mabele Information Center and were cordially received by local weavers. An adage, seeing is believing, attests to the fact that delegates visited several stands and witnessed what the beneficiaries were capable of doing in order to add value to cotton from raw material to final product stage. The women from Mabele, Nakasaka, Kayanga, Mumbwa Central and other surrounding areas have been taught to spin lint into yarn by using spinning wheels and weave fabric.
COMESA, through the Regional Integration Support Mechanism, RISM, that is supported by the European Union, is very happy to have contributed to this. Because what COMESA is about is saying, when we produce individually, when we even produce as villages, when we produce as towns, when we produce as countries, when we produce as a group of countries, we do more. What you will do as an individual and what you will do as the whole common market with all the other countries is even bigger. And when we have come here, we have seen the contribution of this cooperative through the support provided into this whole process. If you make sure that the quality is high, the market is not a problem.
So tikasiriza opanga hivi, tikagulisa as a group.
When we talk about regional blocks and trading, I always say to myself, the bottom line is what is the product? What are we trading in? And taking a simple example of cotton, which I've just been talking about, if you normally see me wearing products which are chitenges or the African products, because I believe that we have to start with ourselves and sell our own products and believe in our own products. So that when I go anywhere, I know this is an African product that is produced by Africans, that's worn by Africans. So I think that the market is there. The African market itself is there, and we need to reach out. And I think that charity begins at home, so let's look inwards first before we start.
Former CAR's national coordinator, the late Joseph Nkole, expressed gratitude to COMESA, the European Union, and the Ministry of Commerce and Trade and Industry for both financial and capacity building support rendered to the association for the benefit of the rural cotton farmer.
We have been very proud and are still proud of the COMESA intervention in our cotton program to help our women, the youth, and the men to participate in cotton fiber transformation through weaving using the handloom. Your support to the Cotton Association of Zambia through her charge to get our cotton producers into the cotton value chain does not only give hope, as is your name, but gives a lot of assurance that our farmers are being promoted along the cotton value chain to realize the full potential of their labor.
The support has seen cotton producers of both gender, young and old, being trained to participate in cotton fiber transformation through the use of a handloom. These results have elated the association, as the women are now able to produce tea towels, bedspreads, shawls, and other cotton material products which are sold within the community and in urban areas such as Lusaka.
So these are some of the products that the women have been able to make. Through the project, we have been able to also look at the markets. Like we know, in Europe, it's too colorful for the market there. Yeah. So we have taught the farmers saying, if you get an order for a place like Europe, you have to make something that's not too colorful. And mostly they prefer something plain. Then for South Africa, where we have been able to export, they like the materials a bit colorful. Then also America, there's a certain order that the farmers had. This is the raw cluster, so we also have the urban cluster. So what happens is the raw cluster and the urban cluster do bulk together, and they are taught what kind of materials they want.
As a way of fostering development in the sector, CARS has engaged various traditional leaders to spearhead the development of the cotton value chain. For instance, chairperson for Mabele Village Banking, Headman Katalu, has been very instrumental in advancing the cotton value chain in the area.
Ei Mabele information center iri mu muzi wangu. Ndaba panyige ndaba 2.5 hectares. Kuteti bayage jiandika free.
In addition, the Mumbwa Farmers Ginning and Pricing Company, located in Mumbwa Central, also seems to play a key role in the development of the cotton value chain by giving women an opportunity to showcase their skills and also housing Mumbwa Urban Cluster. However, it is allegedly reported that the women at this ginnery are not fully satisfied with their works, therefore have a desire to improve on weaving production considering factors such as quality, quantity, time, speed, market, and profit-making in order to sustain the project. During this tour of duty, as may be seen, the delegates also took time to tour the plant in order to have first-hand information on the plant's operations. While there, the COMESA team that visited the plant witnessed the packaging of the cotton bales earmarked for export.
The scope of this ginnery was to satisfy Zambia China Mlungushi textiles in Kabwe, adding value to our brothers in Kabwe. Excess was meant for export, and part of it to our women, as you've already seen, in handloom, the weavers.
The cotton farmers remain grateful for all the support from COMESA through funding from the European Union, adding that the backing from COMESA has given them hope and confidence beyond what the Cotton Association of Zambia could have assisted them with as a single association.
Value chains are a very important aspect of development in COMESA. The question that you usually get when you come together as a community is who wins and who gains. And usually the smaller players feel that they'll be swamped by those who are already ahead. So the value chain brings the perfect solution. We don't have to produce the whole entire product yourself. You can specialize on part of the production, and then you'll be able to really enhance the way you do things by just doing that particular aspect of the chain. And your market then opens up because you don't have to produce the whole entire product, and you can supply to so many who will then finish off that product.
The holistic approach is a solid sustainability system that embraces farmers across a wide range, thereby allowing the passing on of knowledge from older generations to the youth. COMESA will not relent in its efforts to work in partnership with the government, the Ministry of Commerce, Trade and Industry, and associations like the Cotton Association of Zambia in order to boost up development in rural communities for generations to come. As is the case under its industry and agriculture policy, COMESA continues to foster linkages between industry, value addition to agriculture and other natural resources, as well as supporting development of other economic sectors for inclusiveness and sustainable development in the COMESA region.